Hello everyone. Today we are going to see an interesting poem. The title of the poem is I Am Every Woman. It was written by Rakhi Narayani Shirk. It's a memory poem for you students. Before getting to the topic, first I will explain about the poetess. Students, what is mean by poetess? Poetess means a female poet. Rakhi Narayani Shirk is an academician with a passion. So students, what is mean by academician? Academician means a member of an academy for promoting science, art or literature. So Rakhi Narayani Shirk is an academician with a passion for writing poems as a medium of self-expression. Here self-expression means it is a display of individuality, whether it's through words, clothing or art forms such as writing and drawing. Here self-expression is a display of individuality. It's through writing poems. She is a postgraduate with a bachelor's degree in education. She graduated from Jai Hind College, Mumbai and lives in Navi, Mumbai. She is a teacher at Rhine International School at Raigarh, Maharashtra, India. She is a single parent, so she plays the role of a mother as well as a father for her daughter. This impacts her to write many poems. She is passion for writing her inner conflicts. She is a sensational poetess. The verses of this poem come from the deepest core of her heart, which speaks for the women worldwide. This poem brings to light a woman's power. Now students, I would like to begin my class with a question. What is so special about 8th of March? I hope you all may know that it is celebrated as International Women's Day. God may not be seen everywhere, but can be seen in the form of His wonderful creation, that is women. Women play a vital role in the society. We couldn't imagine a family without the role of a woman because women are multifaceted. Here, what is the meaning multifaceted, students? That is, she plays many different roles, that is, like a mother, sister, daughter, wife, even other possible roles. Today's women are empowered, that is, resolute. They should be treated respectfully for the growth of a nation. One heart, many roles. Women play multiple roles. They are indispensable in society. Here, indispensable means absolutely necessary or essential in society and corporates. So what is mean by corporate? A corporate company or group. Rakhi Narayani Shirk, she expressed this poem in her point of view. Before getting to the topic, first I will read the poem once. Listen carefully. I Am Every Woman. It was written by Rakhi Narayani Shirk. A woman is beautiful innate, a symbol of power and strength. She puts her life at stake. She is real, she is not fake. The summer of life she is ready to see in spring. She says, "Spring will come again, my dear. Let me care for the ones who are near. She is the woman, she has no fear. Strong is she in her faith and beliefs. Persistence is the key to everything, says she, despite the sighs and groans and moans. She is strong in her faith, firm in her belief. She is a lioness, don't mess with her. She will not spare you if you are a prankster. Don't ever try to sow her pride, her self-respect. She knows how to thaw you, saw you, so beware. She is today's woman dear. Love her, respect her, keep her near. Students, now we will see a detailed line by line analysis of this poem. I am every woman. It was written by Rakhi Narayani Shirk. A woman is beauty innate, a symbol of power and strength. She puts her life at stake. She is real, she is not fake. Here, innate means inborn and natural. Stake means risk. Here, in the first line, a woman is beauty innate, in the sense, a woman is born beautiful. That beauty is an inborn trait for her. Here, beauty refers to her inner beauty, that is, the quality of love, care, which we can feel from our mother. The next line, a symbol of power and strength. Here, power, that is, she is the supremacy and strength. Here, the poetess does not talk about the physical strength, but the qualities that she possesses, the unwilling nature of a woman that makes her strong and powerful. Here, I would like to share the story of a brave woman. Can you guess her? Who is she? Yes, Rani Velu Nachiyar. She was the queen of Shivagangai. She was the first queen to fight against the Britishers. She was skilled in using valary, wild weapons and stick fighting. She was ever remembered as a brave woman in the world. So, women are very powerful and strong. So, she is the supremacy and strength. Next, I will move to the third line. She puts her life at stake. Here, what is the meaning of the word stake, students? Yes, that is risk. She puts her life at stake. So, every woman takes or faces risk in their life. She faces all her negative situation with for positive approach. Here also, students, I would like to share a life of an athlete. Can you guess her? Yes, an iconic woman, queen of Indian track and field. Yes, P.T. Usha. She did not have privileged childhood. Even she faced health issues, but her passion for sports led her to achieve many international medals. She overcame all her obstacles. So, every woman takes risk in their life. She is real, she is not fake. Here that she refers to a woman. Here she is real. So in the sense, she is genuine, that is, her hardships are genuine, her difficulties are genuine. She is not fake. The first stanza is clear for you, students. Next, I will move to the second stanza. The summer of life she is ready to see in spring. She says, spring will come again, my dear. Let me care for the ones who are near. She is the woman, she has no fear. Here, summer refers to hardship. Spring refers to happiness, beauty, optimism. So what is mean by optimism? Hopefulness and confidence about the future or success of something. So in the second stanza, the word summer, the literal meaning of the word summer here is heat or warmth. But here the poetess Rakhi Narayani Shirk used this word instead of the symbolic word of hardship. So here summer refers to hardship. In the same line, spring is given students. So what is the meaning of the word spring here? That is a new beginning of anything. Many poets always inspired by the spring. Nothing is as beautiful as spring. So the meaning of spring here is happiness, beauty, optimism. So here the first line, second stanza, summer refers to hardship, spring refers to happiness. So every woman overcomes many difficulties in their life. So summer means hard times of life, difficulties in women's life. Spring means good times of life, happy moment in women's life. She never look back her sorrows. Always she says that good days will come again. Like that, she consoles everyone and she gives hope that good days will come again. Let me care for the ones who are near. In the sense, every woman comforts and consoles those who are around her. She is the woman, she has no fear. Here students, she accepts everything in the happiest way. In the happiest way, like as the spring. So she accepts all her difficulties as spring. She is capable of motivating herself. Here also students, in the second stanza, poetess Rakhi Narayani Shirk gives out a clear image of a mother. Next, I will move to the third stanza. Strong is she in her faith and beliefs. Persistence is the key to everything, says she, despite the sighs and groans and moans. She is strong in her faith, firm in her belief. Here, persistence means determination. Sigh means emit a long, deep audible breath expressing sadness, relief or tiredness. Groans means complaints and grumbles. Moans means complaints, grumbles, or in other words, moans means grieves, that is, feel sad. Here, what is the meaning of the word faith here, students? Faith, that is, believing someone without reason. So, this might happen only to God, that is, only to God entirely will surrender at His feet, that is, blindly believing. So, what is the meaning of the word believes? That is, believing someone with reason. So, every woman is capable in choosing what is to be believed and what is not to be believed. That is, which is good or which is bad. She is very clever. What is to be done and what is not to be done. Here, the meaning of the word persistence, students, determination. So, she is not a quitter. Quitter in the sense she never ever quit in her attempts. So, determination, the willpower. So, determination is the secret behind every successful woman. Next, I will move to the third line. Says she, despite the sighs and groans and moans. So here, every woman faces ups and downs in their life. So, but she never, being a woman, she never express her pain. Here, sighs refers to a pain or her grief. So, she never express her pain and she never lament. Groans, meaning is lament, that is crying. So, she never lament, she never cries. The last one, moans. The meaning of the word moans here, grumble. So, what is the meaning here, grumble, students? That is, she never complained about anything. So, in the sense, the third line, being a woman, she never express her pain, she never cries, and even she never grumble about anything. The last line, she is strong in her faith, firm in her belief. So, every woman is strong, that is confident. What is to be believed and what is not to be believed. She is a lioness, don't mess with her. She will not spare you if you are a prankster. Don't ever try to sow her pride, her self-respect. She knows how to thaw you, saw you, so beware. Here, mess with means to tease or play a joke, or in other words, mess with means meddle or interfere with someone or something. Prankster means a person who acts mischievously. Thaw means freeze. Saw means cut. Beware means be careful. So here she is a lioness. So every woman is lioness on their own way. Here always we should remember a former first women Prime Minister of India, Indira Gandhi, who was the daughter of Jawaharlal Nehru. She was a courageous woman. She was a lioness in her field, that is politics. So, here we should not mess with her. Here, mess with her means we should not tease them. We should not make fun of them. So, here we should not make fun of every woman. So, the next line, she will not spare you if you are a prankster. Here, prankster means mischiever. So, she will not forgive or tolerate the nuisance made by the prankster. Here, prankster means mischiever. The next line, don't ever try to sow her pride, her self-respect. That is, we should not degrade or defeat her pride, that is, her dignity, that is, her self-respect. She knows how to thaw you, saw you, so beware. In the sense, students, she is capable to change a solid thing to liquid. In the sense, she knows how to treat the bad people. She knows how to crush them. Here, saw you, it is not the past form of the word see. Here the meaning is cut. Sa means cut. Ta means freeze. So she knows very well to treat the bad people. She will cut them to pieces, so they should beware of a woman, that is, she is very strong and confident. Clear for you students? The last two lines. She is today's woman, dear. Love her, respect her, keep her near. So here, in olden days, women tolerated the injustice, they are disempowered. But today's women, they have taken a giant step in all the fields, so they are empowered. They should be treated respectfully for the growth of a nation. Even she knows how to protect herself or how to protest against the atrocities in life. A woman is the pride of the nation, so one soul, different role, played in every zones, went beyond every limits. As caring as a mother, as loving as a wife, as innocent as a daughter, as supportive as a friend, you deserve the love and light that always makes you shine. A big salute to a star for being a woman. Students, first two stanzas she expressed, that is, poetess Rakhi Narayani Shirk expressed in a soft tone. The next two stanzas she expressed in a warning tone, that is, as a threat. Appreciation. Students, when we learn poem, we should know the poetic devices or figures of speech employed in the poem. Authors often use figures of speech in both literature and poetry to enhance their writings. Here, authors refers to writers, poets, essayists, poetess, etc. Figures of speech present ordinary things in new or unusual ways. They communicate ideas that go beyond the words' usual literal meanings. Here, literal means accurate or correct meanings. First, let's see the definition of figures of speech. A figure of speech is a literary device in which language is used in an unusual or figured way in order to produce a stylistic effect. Now, let's see what is a figure of speech. A word or phrase used in a non-literal sense so that the speech or writing becomes more persuasive, vivid, and relatable. Here, persuasive means believable, vivid means bright, relatable means related or important. So, what is a figure of speech? A word or phrase used in a non-literal sense so that the speech or writing becomes more believable, bright, and relatable, which means related or important. First, we are going to learn about metaphor. A metaphor is a figure of speech that is used to make a comparison between two things that aren't alike but do have something in common. So what is meant by metaphor? It is a common comparison between two different characteristics. Now let's read these two lines. She is a lioness, don't mess with her. She will not spare you if you are a prankster. Students, now pick out the line that has a metaphor in it. So the answer is she is a lioness is a metaphor. Here a woman is compared to a ferocious lioness. Alliteration. First, we have to know what is meant by alliteration. Alliteration is the repetition of initial consonant sounds of neighboring words. In other words, alliteration is the repetition of beginning consonant sounds. Now, let's read the first line. She is strong in her faith, firm in her belief. Students, now pick out the alliterated words from the above line. So the answer is faith, firm are the alliterated words from the above line. The next line, a symbol of power and strength. Here also pick out the alliterated words from the above line. So the correct answer is symbol, strength or the alliterated words from the above line. The next sentence, don't ever try to sow her pride, her self-respect. Here also pick out the alliterated words from the above line. So the correct answer is sow, self-respect or the alliterated words from the above line. Next, we are going to learn about oxymoron. An oxymoron is a figure of speech that combines two seemingly contradictory or opposite ideas to create a poetic effect. Now let's read the line. She is real, she is not fake. So what is meant by an oxymoron? Contradictory terms or words used in the sentence, that is same line. Here real, fake. For example, cruel, kindness. So the words which contradict each other in the same line, or in other words opposite to each other. So here real, fake is oxymoron. Now we are going to see rhyming words and rhyme scheme. I am every woman. It was written by Rakhi Narayani Shirk. A woman is beautiful innate, a symbol of power and strength. She puts her life at stake. She is real, she is not fake. So the rhyming words are stake, fake. The rhyme scheme for the above lines is A, B, C, C. The summer of life she is ready to see in spring. She says, spring will come again, my dear. Let me care for the ones who are near. She is the woman, she has no fear. So the rhyming words are dear, near, fear. The rhyming scheme for the above lines is A, B, B, B. Strong is she in her faith and beliefs. Persistence is the key to everything, says she, despite the sighs and groans and moans. She is strong in her faith, firm in her belief. Students, here in this stanza, you don't have any rhyming words. So, the rhyme scheme for the above lines is A, B, C, D. Next, let's read the stanza. She's a lioness, don't mess with her. She will not spare you if you are a prankster. Don't ever try to sow her pride, her self-respect. She knows how to thaw you, saw you, so beware. So here the rhyming words are her, prankster. The rhyme scheme for the above lines is A, B, C. She is today's woman, today's women dear. Love her, respect her, keep her near. So the rhyming words are dear, near. The rhyme scheme for the above lines is AA. Students, it's a memory poem for you. I hope you all have understood clearly. So memorize it. Don't simply boycott students. Write and see once. Thank you students. We will meet in the next class.